Hey guys, it's M13, and it's, well, it's not as early as I'd like it to be. It's 7:08. I told a friend of mine I'd meet him around 7, so I'm already 8 minutes late. I've still got a way to go. There's an accident here, and I thought I'd pull the... I'm kind of late to meet the guy, but how the hell did they do that? I guess he was slowing down to turn, and the other guy just wasn't looking. Jeez. Probably slowing down to make a U-turn, and the guy behind us, yeah, probably what happened. So, what's up? What's up? It's, I don't know, May 9th. It's, this is the best weather we've had since winter. Yeah, the best weather we've had in 2009. Well, actually, it's been like this for a few days, so I shouldn't say this is the best. Yesterday was maybe the best. The day before that was maybe the best. But they're all pretty much equal, because for the last week, it's been like this. Not a single cloud in the sky. And it's not even too hot, because it's not really summer yet. It's spring. It's just, it's hot, but it's not too hot. And you've got a nice breeze recently. So... what's the reason for this perfect weather? The answer is a typhoon. I mentioned in another one of my videos that, you know, typhoons give the best. Before and after a typhoon, you get perfect weather. You know, I said a few people die, but you get some nice riding weather or something like that. Something along those lines. So it's worth it. But, yeah, in this what the fuck? What's going on here is the typhoon's not anywhere near, well, the typhoon is not going to hit Taiwan in any way. It's a few hundred miles to the east. But when you check the radar, satellite image or whatever, you got this typhoon. Hello, Taiwan's here, and you got a typhoon going by way over here. But all around the typhoon is just clear blue sky, because the typhoon is like dragging bad weather behind it. It's, you know. So yeah, so it's good news for us. And I'm meeting another foreigner, which is a little different for me. Normally I just ride around by myself and sporadically join other riding groups. But I saw a friend of mine on MSM last night, and I sent him a message saying, "Do you want to ride together?" And he answered back, "Sure." So that's, what am I doing here? If you notice, that red light had like a timer. There we go. Jeez. The red light had like a timer that was counting down. I got a little bit of air. There's a bump in the road there. And I got a little bit of air going over it. Yeah, so I'm meeting up with another foreigner. He's Colombian, I do believe. And he doesn't like cocaine jokes, so I'll try to keep those to a minimum today. If you ever meet someone from Colombia, don't ask them if they have any cocaine. They don't appreciate it. And since they all carry machetes, it's not a good joke to make. Some of you might recognize this area. This is the racetrack, the intersection I just went by with the last intersection. If I hung it right there, it would take me to the racetrack. If you hang a left here, it takes you to a different racetrack. It's this one's more of a, the one over here is a go-kart racetrack, but scooters. On the weekends, it fills up with scooters. And the one further back on the right is mainly bigger motorcycles, not scooters, but motorcycles, and cars. And yeah. I take this road, like, there's actually a, what the fuck? Look at this, look at this. Are you happy? Are you turning or what? Yeah, okay, now put on your light. Okay, I understand. You wanted to turn. I'm like way too angry because of that. It's like I need someone to do something that'll like annoy me so I can like judge my mood for that day or something. It's because I haven't eaten, that's why. It's because it's early in the morning and I haven't eaten. That's it. That's a really dangerous time to be around Murder 13. And I mean that quite literally. I'm not going to give any details, but there was one time where I was like, it was like really early in the morning, and I was kind of in a rush to go to work. I had an early morning job, and then I was on my way to work, and I hadn't eaten, and I was grumpy, and someone did something to piss me off, to annoy me, to make me angry. And it wasn't, to be perfectly honest, it wasn't really that bad. Oh, I hate water. Come on. Oh, come on. It wasn't, it was, yeah, it wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't that bad. And I overreacted and sent 2 people to the hospital. And I feel pretty bad about it. I don't know, will I tell the story? I don't know. Not in this video, that's for sure as hell. But maybe in my next private series I'll tell the story. You can remind me. My next private series should be coming up in the next month or 2. What I mean by private series? I mean, I'm going to... Look at this taxi. Look at this piece of shit. At the last red light, he went in the oncoming lane and passed some cars, and now he's doing it again. 371 NU. Taiwan police, if you watch my videos, you know, and I'm fairly certain they do, these are the people you should be going after. The people that go in the oncoming lane, pass a line of cars, and then run a red light. Not me who speeds occasionally, or, ooh, I pass a car on a double solid yellow. Ooh. Don't focus on me. Focus on the taxi drivers that pass a line of cars in the oncoming lane. It's a fairly regular thing here. It's actually, I've seen it a lot less recently. But there have been times where, like, I've got a green light and I make a right-hand turn. So you gotta picture this, like a 4-way intersection, 2-lane 4-way intersection. And yeah, I got a green light, so I make a right-hand turn, and I have a car coming flying along at me head-on in my lane, and they gotta like jam on their brakes, and I gotta like swerve into the scooter lane to miss them. Because what they're doing is, there's only 2 lanes, and there's a line of cars stopped at the red light, so they just go into the oncoming lane and fly past the whole lane, and they just fly at the red light like that. And then I'm making a right-hand turn on a green, and I got a car coming at me head-on in my lane, and they can't swerve back because there's a line of cars already stopped at the red light. It's the most insane thing ever. They honestly, they honestly should be killed. They should be dragged out of their car right there on the spot and like shot in the head.